Ryan is not yet allowed a long one. Support of
Oh, what is wrong with my audio? What is wrong with my audio? Oh, what is wrong with my audio? It's like echoing, but I'm not even watching the stream, bro. What is wrong with my audio? Oh, what's wrong with my audio? It's like echoing, but I'm not even watching the stream, bro. What's wrong with my audio? Oh, what's wrong with my audio? It's like echoing, but I'm not even watching the stream, bro. What's wrong with my audio? Oh, what's wrong with my audio? Fam. It's like echoing, but I'm not even watching the stream, bro. Let me put my headset on. Fam. Put my headset on.
Are they gonna fix it? Hello? Hello? Yo, are we fixed, yo? Alright, let's go, y'all. Yes, greetings from Brazil. Yo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're here. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what happened audio-wise. That was awful. But we're back. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to the Austin, United States Grand Prix here in Formula 1. And there are some huge championship implications today. Beast Mode right now currently is chasing to win that championship from Atomics. But right now, the championship is looking very intriguing. Let's go to the standings right now. As you can't see, obviously, because we don't have the graphic up. But obviously, Wanma won the Dutch Grand Prix. Kind of changed up a little bit of stuff because Atomics finished 7th, Beast Mode finished 5th. And you look at the F1 driver standings now. Atomics has 150 points, and Sokofa has 147. You then have Beast Mode, who's got 134. So right now, as it stands, if Sokofa can win this race today, he would actually take the lead in the championship, which is unbelievable. I cannot believe I'm saying that. The fact that Mercedes driver could take the championship lead is honestly remarkable. So we're going to see how things go today as this Grand Prix progresses. But right now, the qualifying session has gone on. Atomic struggling in 4th right now. Sokofa in 3rd. Twist in 2nd. And Beast Mode in 1st. So yeah, that is how it's looking right now as we get on with this. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, make sure to drop a big fat thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We are really close to 2.6K subscribers on the Formula Nitro YouTube channel. Currently, we are going to be going into the machine of, let's get into the Wanma machine. Currently, right now, in that 4th position in the qualifying section of this beautiful, incredible, remarkable circuit here in the Circuit of the Americas here in Austin, Texas. Real quick, I want to send out all my prayers and condolences to everybody who has been involved with the flooding over in Texas. It's been really awful. It's really sad to hear all the people that are losing their homes, losing their loved ones, losing their cars, everything. It's just been awful. And, we just want to send all of our prayers and condolences to everyone out there from, the Formula Nitro. But yeah, again, today, it's going to be intriguing. Very intriguing. There's a chance of rain in the area. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, we're going to see what goes down today here in Coda. As you can see, Star Wars is absolutely jamming some music right now. You love to see it. Our safety car driver. Also, want to clarify something. I actually burned my feet today. And I'm going to just give y'all some, advice. If you ever are going to take the trash out, right? Never, on a hot summer day, ever step on the concrete barefoot because you will burn your feet up. That's what happened to me today. My feet absolutely hurt, man. And it's been absolute hell, I should say. So yeah, we have Team K on the pole right now, who obviously, you look at the whole idea of this championship battle, and it's very intriguing because right now, obviously, Atomics right now still doesn't have a lap in because he decided to not take a lap for a bit, and then he finally is doing it now. But he had multiple laps he did, and then he had that track limit, so of course it invalidates your lap time, which just happened to Twist as well. So you have TMK, Beast Mode, Twist. Where's Atomics going to come in? That's the question. That is really the question is, ladies and gentlemen, who do you have winning this Grand Prix today? It looks like we're going to have a very good grid for this Grand Prix today, so it should be a good one. But it looks like there's some rain in the area, possibly. I could be completely wrong on that. We could ask Commander if Commander even has his audio hooked up right now. I don't even think he does, but it looks like he does not. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, I would totally ask him if there is rain in the area. Looks like it's very cloudy, so 100% there's definitely a chance of rain. So let's go into the F1 announcements tab. And let's look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's going to be cloudy at the start of this race in terms of practice, in terms of qualifying. And then when we get to the race, apparently it's going to be a full rain race. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. And we'll see if it's like slip and slide rain or it's going to be the normal, dry, damp rain if you will. So yeah, right now as it stands, TMK on the pole, barely though. I mean, you look at the time, 281 to a 321 from beast mode, really freaking close if you think about it. So we'll see if that stands for now, but I mean, it is probably going to stand unless beast mode is on pit lane. Let's see, is he on pit lane? No, he's not. Is Beast Mode going to go out here for a lap? Let's see. Where is Beast Mode? Where is this man at? Let's see what Sokofa's got for his lap here. And it looks like Sokofa has an invalidated lap. So is he actually going to be able to qualify? He hits the wall. Oh no. That is not ideal at all for the Mercedes driver who is trying to get to where Atomics is. And right now, as it stands, Atomics is going to go in P3 to start out this Grand Prix. But where is Beast Mode going to come out of? Let's see here. Atomics also right here coming around. And Cyrax is going to go up to... He's in an okay position, but not the best here. Club's up there as well. Okay, where is Atomics going to go? We're going to find out. Here it comes out of the final corner. What lap is he going to get? What is his time going to be? He needs a good lap. And he... stay in P3 at the moment. So it looks like TMK is going to be on the pole today, and Beast Mode is going to have the preferred inside line as they go into turn 1. So very intriguing qualifying session there as Twist and Doma go into the runoff area here on this circuit. Beast Mode, look at these car builders. I just want to clarify. Everybody running the beautiful stars and stripes scheme on their cars today, apart from it looks like this one, which I'm not mistaken, I think that is Ferrari, but I don't think Ferrari even has a driver today. But look, as you can see, track conditions have changed the damp, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is raining here in the Circuit of the Americas. So this is going to change a lot of things in terms of how the racing will be. But I'm kidding, it's really not going to change anything. It's only a visual thing, so we'll see if it gets all heavy rain on us. But again, who is your pick to win this Grand Prix? If anybody is watching the stream and actually wants to let me know who you got, please let me know. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on who you think is going to win this thing. My money today, you know, I'm kind of biased, obviously, so I could obviously say Sokofa and stuff. But my thing is, Sokofa's got a lot to do today after where his starting position is. And he invalidated lap time, dropping him all the way in the back of the pack, not even getting a lap. So he's going to be all the way in dead last. You know, he's in the same boat as the people who aren't even racing today, having absolutely no lap time. So again, we will see how it goes on with this Grand Prix progressing, because this is the thing, if you think about it. This track position is so important on a circuit like this, especially when it's raining, especially when it's damp here out on the circuit. So you got to be very careful. You can't make a single mistake, and you got to be consistent. And well, I'll tell you, a driver's been very consistent, and that has been Sokofa. But again, you look at the team standings right now, it's looking like it is going to be a Red Bull Constructors Championship. Williams with 202, while Red Bull has 275. You then have Aston Martin with 195. Mercedes in P4, like in some sort of way. I don't know how, considering Vixie has been out for like half of the races. And then you have obviously Kofa just absolutely carrying Mercedes at the moment. There's a lot of talks about Cyrax joining Mercedes next season, which should definitely spice some things up for, you know, this season ahead. But, you know, we'll see how that plays out. So it looks like it is raining here on the circuit. All the cars getting ready and lining up, getting all their preparations done before this Grand Prix starts. We are over the time right now. It is 4:01. The race is supposed to start at around 4 o'clock. So it might just be some technical issues here. So here is Beast Mode. Here is Twist. All these drivers getting ready for what should be a thrilling Grand Prix. Paparini looks like he is the only Ferrari right now. The only scheme, too, I think, that is not run the Stars and Stripes, and then I say that as Team K also doesn't have it. So, I love the schemes today for the July 4th weekend Grand Prix here. So, caution on Sector 1 for our pole sitter, TMK. We're going to go through the starting grid as we get ready for this Grand Prix today. But again, you got to look at this championship standings. It's very intriguing. With Sakova starting all the way in the back, he's got a lot of work to do. But at the same time, you think about it, being in the back of the pack might honestly play out for you, especially on this kind of race. All the drivers getting lined up on the grid here. Sakofa starting all the way in dead last behind everybody. And it's kind of funny. Team K finishing its qualifying lap. He would be in dead last for the qualifying session. But Beastman's going to have that preferred inside line as we get to the grid. And here we go. The formation lap is underway. The preparations are done. And we are ready to get going here at the beautiful Circuit of the Americas for the Formula One United States Grand Prix here in Austin, Texas. Again, if you're just tuning in, hello, my name is JC. And welcome to the Formula Nitro YouTube channel. TMK is on the pole. Second is Beast Mode. Third is Atomics. Now, significant championship implications here. Sakofa starting all the way in dead last for today's Grand Prix after invalidating his lap time and hitting the wall. It's definitely going to play a part into this Grand Prix, but we'll see how it goes on as it progresses. So TMK on the front row with Beast Mode, but Beast Mode has that preferred inside line as we go into turn 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get going here for what should be a truly fascinating Grand Prix. Who's your pick to win as everybody's got track limits early on in this thing? So formation lap is about to end here as all the drivers go to the grid. And again, if you're Beast Mode, you want to get a good restart. You want to get a really good start in this Grand Prix. You want to ride that inside line as much as you possibly can because you got to be extremely careful. You don't just send it and absolutely ruin your race. We've seen it before where, cars just lock up their tires, don't turn, and it completely messes up everybody's race. And here we go. 5 red lights are going to go out here in Austin, Texas. TMK on the pole. Beast Mode in second. That's your front row. And it is lights out. And away we go. Beast Mode gets a great start as he's going to ride the inside line. Try and make the move. And he will do so. He pushes TMK wide as they go into turn 1. And Atomic's lost it. He drops all the way to the back. And he's right there. They're 3 abreast as they go into the S's. Cyrax's going to check out behind Oma. And Sokofa's with Atomics. The 2 championship contenders going out of here as Beast Mode and the TMK at the front of the pack, side by side, and TMK is going to drop all the way here and lose a ton of positions. And there's a problem. TMK has stopped. His car has stopped. He's dropped all the way to the back of the pack, and he's now with Clubs, who also dropped all the way to the back of the pack. What a crazy turn of sequences here in this Grand Prix as Beast Mode leads here early on in this one. Twist in second, Paparinho in third. That's your podium at the moment as Cyrax, CJ, and Sokofa all jockeying for positions around the circuit here. Sokofa trying to get as much momentum as possible with what he's done in the championship, trying to gain on Atomics. He's only 3 points back on the championship leader. But starting all the way in dead last is not going to help you. And DRS is now enabled. Beast Mode leading here over Twist and Paparinho. That's your podium. And then you got all the way back here, you got Paparinho, just staying at third position comfortably. But again, the more and more you fight with another driver, the more and more they will gain behind. And we're going to see how the DRS straight is here for Twist. Is Twist going to absolutely send it down the inside? He's got the DRS, he's got the power, he's got the speed. Here he comes down the inside, trying to make the move, and he will do so comfortably. Twist takes the lead of the Austin United States Grand Prix. And everybody's staying with each other here early on in this one. Twist in Beast Mode, the 1-2. And then you have Paparinho, Wanma, Freakies, Hunter. Who is your pick to win this Grand Prix? Let me know down below. You got all these drivers to choose from. Here it is, raining in Austin, Texas. It's going to be a rain race the entire way through, according to Commander's forecast. As Beastman tries to go on the outside, tries to make the move, and he does so, but he's still there on the inside. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Is what the spotter for Twist is saying here. And right now, Beast Mode is still somehow, some way, still right there with Twist. He's going to just get right behind here. And honestly, you don't want to make a move too quickly in this one because you're going to have the DRS. And here comes Paparinho. What a move from him. He's going to take the second position. They're going to go 3 abreast into the DRS zone. Oh my goodness. This could be really bad. Twist is going to go on the inside here. Paparinho and Beast Mode. They're 3 abreast as they go into the DRS straight. Beast Mode and Paparinho to the top of the track. Paparinho and Twist. They're still 3 wide. Oh my goodness. That was really close. Hunter had to check up behind Freakies. And it's absolute chaos in the back as Hunter goes down the inside of Atomics. Atomics makes contact. Doma also his teammate of Atomics trying to make some moves here as well, and it's all jockeying for positions as Paparini going to go down the inside of Twist. They're both side by side as they go through the front stretch, final corner, and now Paparini and Twist, they're going to have the DRS on Beast Mode. How is this going to play out? Are they going to jock behind and play defensive here? Is Beast Mode. He is not going to. He's going to just try and stay with the pack right now is Wanma. And again, you look at Paparinho and Twist, they're still side by side through the S's. You look at Atomics and Hunter, they're also side by side. And Hunter's going to try and keep that position away from Atomics right now. Beast Mode trying to pull away, but it's going to be really hard to with the DRS train that we have behind him. Will Twist have the DRS? It looks like he is going to. Here comes Twist with the DRS off of Beast Mode. Beast Mode going to ride that inside line. Does Twist have enough grip on the outside? He's trying to do the old switcheroo on Beast Mode. It's just not going to work. But here comes down on the inside again. Gotta be very careful if you are Twist. You don't want to get a bumper glitch off the back of Beast Mode. It happens so many times here in this Grand Prix. Lap 4 out of 43. And already has been absolute chaos here in Austin. The wet weather is really playing a factor in this one. And let's get on the onboard of Paparinho. Twist on the outside. being very aggressive. He is still there on the inside of beast mode. They're going through the S's now. Beast mode and Twist, they're still neck and neck trying to fight for that P1 position. And beast mode's going to hold on to it right now, but here comes Twist again, right on the outside. They're still side by side as they're about to go into the hairpin. Very tight corner. Paparino going to break a little quicker than Twist did. He's going to be right there as they go into the DRS straight. Twist is going to have the DRS. Beast mode, not so much. Is Paparino going to go through the middle? No, he's going to go on the outside of beast mode. And he is going to try and take that position away from beast mode. Beast mode still on the outside. Paparino on the inside. Paparino forces the beast mode machine wide. And he's going to take that second position provisionally, but not quite. Here comes beast mode on the outside. Trying to make the move. Paparino back on the inside. And they jock around for positions again here in Austin. Beast mode again, I don't know how he's still there, but he still makes the move. And he's going to be in P2 right now. Wow, great racing here early on in the United States Grand Prix. Twist loving every second of it because everybody is jockeying and battling for positions here in the back of the pack. And Beastman and Paparino side by side. Twist is loving it. He's loving every second of it because he can just pull away from this pack with all the battling that is occurring behind him. Here they go into the hairpin again. Twist leads. A little bit of a big margin here. Paparino and Beastman, they got to work together here. You're not going to gain anything if you keep doing what you're doing, as Beastman is going to go and take that second position away from Paparino. Here comes Wanma down the inside as well. And Wanma moves into the podium places, but here comes Paparino. He's going to send it up the inside, but it goes a little wide. Hunter's on the outside. Really close. Really close. You can see there's multiple packs here. Sakofa struggling to get past the machine of Doma and CJ. And here they come down the front stretch. Here's the gap right now for the lead. Twist trying to pull away from beast mode. And Wanma being smart. Staying behind Paparino, not being too aggressive. And let's go into the Atomics machine. Let's see what he does here. The championship leader trying to stay in the championship lead. It's going to be really hard to if Beast Mode continues the form he has been in. And the same thing can be said about Sakofa, but he is behind him currently, so he's not really gaining anything. And here comes Atomics again with the DRS. Got some damage in the car. You can see the sparks flying off the Red Bull Racing driver's car. And Atomics gets the bumper glitch. Cyrax is there as well. And that's really unfortunate for Atomics. But again, you look at the gap here. It is growing and growing for Twist, who is trying to win here in Austin. It's multiple drivers home Grand Prix today, which is cool to see. Very good to see. Of course, it's very fitting that we're racing here in Austin, Texas on July 4th weekend. I mean, genuinely, if you think about it, it's really cool. And so far, so good here for Twist, as he's going to come around the hairpin now, and he's just going to fly ahead of Beast Mode, Paparino, Wanma, Hunter, Atomic, Cyrex, Clubs. That's your one pack. And then you got CJ, Sakofa. Sakofa going to try and go on the outside here of CJ, trying to make the move. Can they somehow, some way catch up to the pack? Sakofa's trying to lead this pack as he uses the DRS off of the CJ machine, and he's going to take that position away from CJ. And Doma is also going to send CJ into the wall, and he lost a lot of time there, but CJ is going to still stay with it. I don't know if Freaky's even stayed in line there. He almost got a bumper glitch on the back of CJ. That was really close. We're on lap number 9 out of 43 here. And here is the gap right now again for the lead here in Austin. See Twist entering that corner, and then Paparino finally doing so. But again, the more and more they battle, the less time they have to get to Twist. And we'll see how the strategies play out for each driver as well. There's a lot of things in play here. Let's go to a quick crank it up break here on the clubs machine. And the strategy pays off for Twist here, who leads the Grand Prix. And where's Atomics was all the way back here with this pack. Back with Sokofa, the 2 championship contenders, giving it everything. I'm assuming you're the one who his car exploded? Fanatic? Yep. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. I mean, genuinely. Because, you know, you're battling for the lead. Or not even the lead, you're battling for positions, and you go through the S's, you get into a tight corner right here. Don't give each other room. I mean, this is a very tight spot of the circuit. It's not meant for too wide racing. And with the damage your car had, the fact the teammate just didn't care at all, it's insane. Genuinely. But again, that's racing. And you can see the gap right now. Twitch just pulling away. A really good performance from him. And here comes Wanma down the inside of Beast Mode. Cyrix also in 4th. Clubs in 5th. Paparini in 6th. 7th is Hunter. And you have Hunter, Atomics, TMK, Sokofa, Freakies, Doma, and CJ. So right now, let's keep an eye on this pack here, because right now the leader is just absolutely dominating. Well, you haven't been looking at the championship standings right now. It is Atomics with 150 points on the driver's standings, and then Sokofa has 147. It's getting very tasty as the season is coming to a close very soon. He's moved down the inside of Wanma. Makes the move, the DRS. And so here is the gap. Let's watch this here, y'all. You can see right now, this is all the way where Twist is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's crazy. 9 seconds. And again, he wouldn't be that far ahead if it wasn't for the mistake they made. And here they go. They're going to go 3 abreast again on Paparino. Paparino going to lose some positions here. He's going to go a little high there, it looks like. And it didn't quite work out for him. So as you can see, Sakufa all the way in the back here. Unfortunate circumstance for him. He can't really keep up this damp condition. So, again, you look at it here, and that's definitely going to play a part in this championship battle. Atomic's all the way up here while Sakufa's all the way over here. It's just not ideal at all for him. He desperately needed a day where he could get some points, and right now it's not looking like it. He really needs a safety car. He might need more than that. It might need a miracle. And I mean, we are only 18 laps into this Grand Prix, so we'll see how things play out. But again, you just hate to see it if you're Sakufa. Or a Mercedes owner or driver. Or fan, for that matter. And that's the gap right there. You can see Twist P1. And here comes Cyrex as well. With Wanma. We're going to get into the Paparania machine right now. And let's see a POV of a driver who's a little bit farther back, but trying to gain some rhythm here. Some momentum with the cars in front of him. It's a little track limit warning there. Again, you look at this line that, you know, each driver's taken. Every driver has a different line. And it's really important to watch that and see how it goes and plays out for each driver. You know, you look at, you know, for example, Atomics is very, very aggressive with his lines. And then you have Beastman, he's conservative but also aggressive. It's very weird. It's like a 50-50, you know what I mean? So, it's impressive at that. So right now, this is not the battle for the lead. Because he twists all the way in the front, that far out, in front of everybody. Wanma, Beast Mode, Atomics, that's your pack right now that's leading. So Atomics right now, if he were to finish 4th, that'd be huge. Because Sakufa right now is struggling. I mean, you can't even see Sakufa on the minimap over here. Where is Sakufa at? Oh my word. Look how far Sakufa is. And Chad, who's your pick to win this thing? I mean, obviously Twist is absolutely dominant, but again, a safety car can come out any second. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. A safety car has come out. And who is it for? What has happened? It is the car of Sakufa into the wall. And it brings out a safety car. That car was stuck. Well, this has changed the race completely. I mean, you look at the cars that aren't even on the lead lap. This is huge stuff right here. And we'll see how the strategy plays out as well for them. I assume so, yeah. But at the same time, I mean, it makes you wonder, was that intentional for Sakofa? What exactly happened there to bring out that safety car? Paparino has left the party. Probably tired of hearing my commentating. Lol. And where is Sakofa at? Where is this man out on the circuit? He exits the pit lane finally. So he gets some fuel on the car. Gets some repairs as well. But look at the gap. I mean, you see this. Look, he's all the way over here. Right here. He's all the way here. And then you have the actual driver's pack right here. It's just not ideal at all. Colbeck picking Atomics to win this Grand Prix. So yeah, Chad, I mean, who do you got winning this thing? Because obviously this race has really turned on its head now after that safety car came out. Wanma leads the Grand Prix now. I mean, that's kind of crazy to think about. So as you can see, Sakofa's so far back, it's definitely going to hurt him even more. I mean, literally, this safety car came out because he went flying into the barrier here, got stuck on the racetrack. They had to get him out of it. And now, this has really turned into something extremely interesting because the safety car coming out twisted such a big gap. And now, you look at it, he's not even in the lead anymore. I mean, he's in third. It's crazy. Very crazy. Again, the championship battle has been truly something that we didn't really expect to heat up like this, but it has. And it's great to watch. It really is. Again, Chad, if you have not already dropped a like on the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated. Please go subscribe to the Formula Nitro channel and show your support by liking the video. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're going to smash the like button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bang. Everybody smash the like. Let's go. And just in time for the safety car to win this lap. And Sakofa, after everything he's been through for this race, he is going to be right with the pack. Look at this. He is right there with them. He is right behind the Freakies machine. I mean, that's insane. But genuinely, the thought that he's on the lead lap, that even has a chance to be in this race in the first place, is crazy to think about, considering that was the reason why the safety car came out. And here is Wanma, Hunter, and Twist. Green flag is back out in the air here at Austin. And Atomics goes into the wall. He bumps everybody. Clubs and Paparino and Cyrex, they all make contact. And somehow, some way, they keep it green. Wow, that was close. And, you know, if you're Sokofa, you're hoping that there's a mistake from Atomics. Because, you know, the more and more points he gains from these positions, you think about it, every single position is more points. So Sokofa's really hoping to just have, you know, a good start here. But again, Sokofa to the wall. Oh no, another issue with the Sokofa machine. Something is going wrong with the Mercedes right now. And we can blame the announce jinx, so man, I don't really care. It's fine. I mean, genuinely, that's my fault, but it's okay. Wanma leads over Hunter and Twist. That's your podium. TMK in fourth. Then you have Beast Mode, Atomics, Paparino, Doma, Clubs, Cyrex, CJ, and Freakies. And Sokofa all the way to the back. He thought he gained back all that momentum, but no, he lost it all again on the DRS street. Hit the wall really hard. So something is up with that Mercedes machine for sure. Lap 25 out of 43. And here comes Hunter. Is Hunter going to make an aggressive move here? Or is he going to ride behind the one machine? He's going to go on the inside. He's going to try and take the lead. And he will do so. Hunter takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Who would have thought? And Twist and Wanda, they make some contact. Twist lost it. And he's going to rejoin safely. But man, unfortunate circumstances for Twist, who was having such a good day, running up in the front for so long. Led 13 laps of this Grand Prix out of the 25, or not 26. And you see the gap here, Sokofa just barely entering the corner. And now you got this very important battle right now. Atomics in fifth, just, you know, gaining positions each time he goes by a lap. And we'll see how it goes here on the DRS train. How is Atomics going to be? Is he going to be aggressive off of beast mode here? It's going to be intriguing for sure. Hunter is staying on that inside line, then he switches back outside. Great defending by Hunter, and it paid off perfectly for him. Wama goes a little wide. He's got Atomics on his inside. Atomics is going to try and nudge his way through on the outside, but he can't quite do so. Wama being very aggressive out on the outside line. Atomics on the inside again, but again, it's just the switcheroo again. You know, you go from inside to outside. That's what happens when you're racing these kind of circuits. You gotta be very careful. And Hunter's been doing this for a long time. He knows what to do defensively. But again, Hunter goes very wide there, and TMK is going to take the lead of the Grand Prix. Who would have thought? Lap 27 out of 43. Beast Mode in third. Atomics is in fifth right now, behind Wanma. The reason why I say that is he is our championship leader. Here comes Hunter down the inside of TMK. Side by side, and again, Hunter's going to retake the lead. A brilliant drive from FRL, who has been due for a very good performance. You know, this has been a driver that has really been up and down this season. You know, he's had these really solid results, and then you have a really solid race, and then a poor result because something really unfortunate happens to him at the end of these races. I mean, it happens. Especially in Formula Nitro. You know, there's been so many occasions where he's gotten really close to winning a race and just hasn't been there in the end. Hunter's been due for a win for a long time. I mean, you think about it, he's had some results that really don't reflect how he's raced, really, if you think about it. And Atomics, again, being the aggressive driver he's going to move up to P4 now. Gets past the Paparino machine, but again, here comes Paparino on the inside. And Paparino is going to retake that position away. And Beast Mode, TMK, and Atomics. That is your podium at the moment. What a run from Atomics, who again has just been there all day today. But intriguingly, Beast Mode leads this Grand Prix. He currently has 134 points in the championship. Atomics has 150. Do the math if you want to. But this championship battle could become a three-way championship battle with how it's looking right now. 29 laps in, and it's 43 laps for the full race. And here comes TMK down pit lane. Yep, here's TMK. Needs a good pit stop here. He's been very, very consistent so far. A lot of pace, a lot of speed. But again, you look at this driver, he's trying to find that rhythm on the track. And right now, he's got it, but he needs a really good pit stop here. Well, back again, we're here, and honestly, it's been some really damp weather all over the circuit. And this whole weekend, if anything. Here comes Atomics trying to go down the inside. The championship leader has taken the lead of this Grand Prix. And just like the Houston Astros, Atomics is inevitable. So consistent. And has been looking to find that pace again. And well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he's found it. Again, they still have to pit though, so we'll see how it plays out. First here. Here's Atomics leading this Grand Prix. Beast Mode in second. Two drivers who are trying to win a championship again. Atomics has been the definition of, dominant throughout the first part of the season, and then kind of fell off a little bit. And then Beast Mode, he's been in form. He's been really good. Been really consistent. And, I would talk about Sokofa, but he is he's in no man's land right now. Atomics and Beast Mode, we're going to keep an eye on this battle. The two championship contenders, again, just trying to do something here. Is Beast Mode going to send it down the inside, or is he just going to stay behind the Atomics machine? It looks like he's going to stay behind the Atomics machine. A smart move here. %30 fuel. And Beast Mode gets a bumper glitch off of Atomics. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we're good. So that's your gap right now. As you can see, these drivers have pit already. We'll see how it plays out here for these dudes. But right now, Atomic's leading the pack. Beast Mode just staying behind. And here he comes down the inside. Is he going to make a move on Atomics and try and take the lead? Nope. Atomics just slammed the door on him. As he should. Lap 33 out of 43. And what a Grand Prix we have seen today. As Beast Mode's going to go down the inside, try and make the move. What's going to happen here? As he goes down the inside. It is a beautiful overtake from Beast Mode. And again, you look at the consistency and the rhythm. Here they come down pit lane. Well, one goes down pit lane, Atomics does. Beast Mode does not. Again, you look at this rhythm, this momentum that Beast Mode has had for the past couple of weeks. And Atomics lost it. And he's behind the one-man machine. He's got some damage on the car after he just went down pit lane. Not ideal at all if you are Atomics. You don't want to be in this pack. You want to get out of this pack as quickly as possible. But this is what's very intriguing because obviously you're in lap 34 and a 43. Beast Mode right now, leading this Grand Prix. He still has to pit. He's led 8 laps. He's done 2 pit stops. Every driver has to do 3 stops. There's no doubt about it. Now, is Beast Mode going to go down pit lane here? He is. He's going down pit lane. No mistakes if you are Beast Mode. He's had such good pace. But is it going to be enough here as they come around this final corner? Beast Mode's going to get out of the pit lane. It's going to be so close. Here comes Hunter down the front stretch. Beast Mode is going to exit out pit lane. It's going to be so close, but Beast Mode is going to keep the lead somehow, some way. What a stop from Beast Mode, Sam. And Hunter's in second. Wow, what a pit stop. Was so close. And look at this, Atomics is so far back too. This is huge for the championship implications. This can change everything. And there's a cautioned sector too. And the virtual safety car's out. Paparino has left the game. The car is in the middle of the circuit. And that's a safety car. We have a safety car. And Paparino has DNF'd. And the car is stopped in the middle of the circuit. And this is rare commentary footage of JC driving the car right now. Looks like some drivers going to pit lane. Freaky's down pit lane. CJ down pit lane as well. I got a track limits. I'm crying. And now with the safety car deployed, this has changed absolutely everything. This race has spun on its head multiple times today, and this adds to another part of it. So that car is in pit lane, in the paddock, where it belongs. And well, this is going to be intriguing, ladies and gentlemen. The damp weather has truly created an incredible race. I should say an amped up race, more than a damp race. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Beast Mode, who right now is at 137 points in the championship standings, is currently in third. But if you look at this discussion here, a very important discussion, I should say. Atomics has 150. Sokofa has 147, but you don't see him anywhere. He's all the way back here. We'll see if he can even get up to the grid here. I don't know if he will. He's going to be close, again. But what's so important about that is when it comes to Formula Nitro, having a rhythm, having some consistency and momentum is such a key ingredient to winning a championship. You look at the drivers that have won a championship in Formula Nitro. You look at Hurricane, for example. You look at Nas. Those drivers won their championships from consistency, from rhythm late on in the season and early on in the season. All it comes down to is just getting hot here. And right now, Sokofa going to pit lane. And he's going to get off the lane. He's going to go down the pit lane, and he's going to get off pit lane, and he's going to be right with the pack. So honestly, it worked out really well for Sokofa. He's going to have full fuel, full recharge, everything. Car's all fixed up. Perfect. So this is what we talk about, ladies and gentlemen. This can make or break a championship season. Can Beast Mode win here? Right now, currently, he has 5 track limit warnings. Hunter has 3. Twist has 15. That is something to keep an eye on if he does somehow, some way get into that winning position. There are penalties, I might add. You then have, obviously, you know, the after-race discussions of the penalties might not actually playing in the factor of some of these drivers in terms of track limits. Some of them could have been forced off, you know. So that's what I got to review, and that's what Commander does after these races, which is beautiful, by the way. I just want to clarify that. Again, thanks to Star World for being our safety car driver again today. It's going to be lap 37. It's going to be 38 at the line. The race is 43 laps long. Beast Mode's in P1. Hunter's in second. Twist is in third. You then have TMK, Wanma, Atomics, Clubs, Cyrax, Doma, CJ, Freakies, and Sokofa. And the safety car ends this lap. And we will see how things play out here for all these drivers. But keep an eye on Twist. Keep an eye on Atomics. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be our final time going green here on a restart in this Grand Prix. Here in the United States, what a Grand Prix it's been. The fans have loved it. It's been one of the best ones we've seen all season long. It's been a damp race, but it's been an amped one at that. Beast Mode, Hunter, Twist, they lead to green. We're back underway here in Austin. Hunter just going to stay behind the Beast Mode machine, not make any mistakes. And again, you look at the consistency that all these drivers have had throughout the day. And one of the drivers that has been very consistent has been TMK and Twist. Those two have been so consistent, staying in the spots where they need to be at the end of these races. And down, away goes Twist. And there is the announce jinx, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for it, and it's here. Really unfortunate. Lap 38. About to come to 39 here on this 43 lap race here in Austin, Texas. Both drivers trying to win their home race here in the front. Beast Mode and Hunter. Hunter has been heartbroken so many times. He's come up short every single time this season. He's had so many occasions where he's finished second, third, fourth. And has been so close to that taste of victory here this season, but again, just hasn't had enough. Is today going to be the day where his prayers are answered? Where he finally gets his win that he's been hoping for so long, that he's been due for so long. And here comes Hunter with the DRS down the inside on Beast Mode. He's going to make the move, and he is going to take the lead of the Grand Prix. FRL has taken the lead of the United States Grand Prix. And here comes Beast Mode again, right there behind Hunter. Was that a decision that will play out in the factor of Hunter, or is it going to play out in Beast Mode? Maybe for TMK. But Atomics is also in fourth. Hunter's going to go wide. Beast Mode's going to have that DRS, and so is TMK. How is this going to play out? Lap 40, ladies and gentlemen. Beast Mode's going to take that position away. Hunter has to defend for his life here, because TMK is right there on the outside. And he's still there. And he is still there. And TMK, somehow, some way, is going to make that outside line stick. And he's going to take that position away from Hunter. Oh, man. TMK going to force Hunter wide. And everybody trying to stay with Beast Mode right now. TMK has the DRS. So does Hunter. So does Atomics. TMK going to try and go on the outside. Goes really wide out. TMK sends it down the inside. What a move from TMK, but Beast Mode's still on the inside. They're going to do the old switcheroo around the corner. And TMK's still there. He's on the inside. Beast Mode's forced wide. How's this going to play out here? Is TMK going to just break and play it smart here? Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. He knows Beast Mode doesn't have DRS, so he breaks and knows that he's got the rhythm, he's got the power, he's got the speed, he's got the DRS, and there's a virtual safety car. As Cyrex goes around. And surely they end the safety car. Or the virtual safety car, like, now? Because, like, what are we doing? There we go. And here we go. Green flag is back out again. DRS is enabled. Beast Mode's still in the DRS train here. But Hunter and Atomics aren't even close. Oh, my word. Lap 41. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a crazy finish here in Austin, Texas. And another virtual safety car. Are you kidding me, y'all? Can we actually race properly? Final lap is out. And surely we're going to end the virtual safety car? Surely, right? Surely, right? Surely. Or are we going to end under a virtual safety car? That'd be so lame. Nope, we're not. TMK has to defend for his life. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is back out. Beast Mode has the DRS. TMK doesn't. What is TMK going to do here? He's just going to run wide. It looks like Beast Mode's going to try and sit it on the inside. Here comes Beast Mode on the inside. He's going to force his way through. TMK goes wide. Beast Mode takes the lead. For the DRS straight they went. And Beast Mode is looking like he has found his way back in the podium. Back for a win. He has been due for so long to get a win. And ladies and gentlemen, Beast Mode has won his home Grand Prix here in Texas. And has won the United States Austin Grand Prix. Wow. Okay. That was quite unfortunate because, you know, that race could have been a lot better if we didn't have the virtual safety car come out like 2 seconds later. It's so stupid. But whatever. All good. Good Grand Prix though. TMK again, so close to tasting victory here, and just too little, too late. Nothing you could do in that defending way, especially here on that long DRS straight. And well, this championship battle has heated up dramatically. And the celebrations are on here. Clubs finds himself on the podium. Aston Martin desperately needed a 1-3 finish here. Well, the fireworks aren't going to come out today as it is currently raining here in Austin, but you can see the fireworks right here. And what a race it was, as it has now changed to wet as the race ended. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. It was really close to being wet weather here. You can see the celebrations here for Beastman and Clubs. TMK is in pain. You can see that through his emote he is running right now. But that is going to do it here for F1 coverage here from Austin and the United States. As what a beautiful, beautiful Grand Prix it was today. Got to give credit to everybody for tuning today. It was really fun. Really good racing. Sorry I couldn't be here for F2, but hope you guys enjoyed the coverage here today. And as always, have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, every time you see the world. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, peace.